All right, it finally came. I finally got it. So what I did is I bought RTX, I bought a GTX, not an RTX, 980 Ti. So I'm really stoked. I got it off of a website called Jawa.com. Here's the grand thing that we've all been waiting for, the opening of the 980 Ti. So I wanted to save this for you guys. Again, very, very stoked. This is just an iconic. This card is iconic. And it came all the way from Oregon. Now I'm over here in Virginia, so it's all the way across country. And they do things different in Oregon. USPS, it didn't show up until just yesterday into their system. So I don't know what they're doing over there. All right, cool. Beautiful box. Hybrid, baby. GTX, not RTX. But that's okay. 980. This thing's got G-Sync, guys. Heck yeah. All right, let's get that out of the way. Moto's gonna play with it. You hear him running around. Very cool. Very stoked. Very stoked. Very stoked. Oh, yes. Now, just so you know, this isn't the most powerful card I've ever had in here. This thing, believe it or not, look it up. It outranks a lot of cards, and it still ranks, I think it's in the top 60, top 75 as far as its power. Not power consumption, by the way. But I've had 3060 in here. I've had a 3060 Ti when I had the i7 4790K. But I'm gonna do a 980 with the i5 unlocked and overclock it and get some, and just, it's gonna be a fun computer. It's gonna be really cool. Even though it's older, I think the two, the GPU and the CPU really pair well. And then I'm gonna add 32 gigs of RAM. So it's just gonna be a fun computer. I'm gonna use it for all my video editing. Wow, yes. Oh, look at this, guys and girls. So I know we got girls watching. Look at that. Oh man. Woo! Gorgeous. I am so glad I bought that vertical mount. Cause this, oh man, in person, I've seen pictures, but in person, it's so cool. I think it still has that plastic coating on it. That you know, it keeps it from scratching on the metal. It looks like it's got a plastic coat on it. I think it's still on there. Well, of course that's gonna come off, right? Yeah. Oh, it's still on there, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, let's get this off. Guys, I'm gonna be playing Borderlands 3 in no time. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it's got the plastic coating everywhere. Still, this dude is awesome. And it's so old, it's like brittle. Oh well, I'll worry about that. Wow, it's in a key spot. You're watching this video now. Thank you so much. This is so cool. Oh man, look at this. All right, I got half of it off. Look at that shimmer. Tell me if you agree. Would you vertically mount this or horizontally mount this? You tell me. Whoa. All right. Okay, so that's gonna be icing on the cake. Of course, I gotta make sure it all fits because there's not a lot of room in there. It's a 6 gig card. Hey. It'll still mine Ethereum, and it'll mine Ethereum Classic. But that's not why I bought it. I bought it to do video rendering. In case you're worried. Just kidding. Guys, remember I told you I had a 3060 and a 3060 Ti? Do you realize Ethereum paid for those? I got those for free. Yeah, I had to pay $1,000 a piece or whatever. Actually, I got the 3060 for $400. I got a 3060 Ti for like $600 or $700. So it was new egg shuffle, so I didn't pay $1,000 a piece. I don't know why I said that, but those cards, and I had a 5500 XT that I bought for $200, and I probably made about $2,000 worth of Ethereum from those 3 cards. What were you doing? Like, don't listen to these people out there. I can't, like, just blows my mind. I am completely new to this. I've been out of the gaming community since 1996, and it just blows my mind. Like, they're just throwing so much hate at something they don't understand. And if they were, the reason why the market prices went so high is because they were literally making money. Like Ethereum, you're literally creating money or collecting money, however you want to look at it. But you could sell off all the Ethereum you're mining. You could mine in the middle of the night and then game during the day. And it's not abusing your card, especially. I mean, it makes you even more mindful of your system. And because you have to really keep an eye on your temperatures and make sure that the temperatures stay low. And I was doing a good job with that. So these weren't abused cards. No, you gotta watch out for abused cards. Actually, I would stay away from buying used 580, 8 gigs, 5600 XTs, 5700 XTs, because these things have been ran for like years, like straight. And the cool thing about the 980 Ti is it's a 6 gig card, but it pulls so much wattage that a lot of miners didn't like to pull or to mine with it. Not until Ethereum really peaked, and it was like a 4-month period. So this could have been mined on. I doubt it, especially, I don't know, I doubt it. But if it was probably only used for a few months with mining because it lost profitability after that. But anyway, guys, do not, I mean, the negative hype, it's not cool. Like, you could have gotten a free card. I hope you did get a free card because I got essentially 3 free cards. And so anyway, let's pop this open, and I guess we will open it up and figure out what we're going to start with first. I imagine we're going to get all the way down to the CPU first. This cooler I've dealt with 2 or 3 times, and it gets easier and easier, but the first time was just like 4 hours of torture. It does get easier though, because I kind of understand the mechanics of it now. I hope I don't have to unplug this one. Nah, I'm just leaning against the side. But originally, so if I'm gonna vertically mount this, now I'm getting my vertical and horizontal confused. If I'm gonna mount this, I really hope it's gonna have enough room, because I've had these RAM sticks in here before, and they got this big cooler shroud around it, and it has a difficult time fitting with these fans. So I got these older, I mean, I don't know what you would call these, just like basic modular. So let me go find my big Corsair screwdriver. I can't remember where I put it. Without further ado. So the CPU that's in here now is just a standard, I think, 3rd gen i5. So this one is gonna go and be used on one of the HP boards. I got 2 HP boards. I think one is gonna be like a capture. I'm gonna use it as basically a capture, not device, but just like if I want to stream video and I want to capture it and re-upload, or to edit or re-upload, I use that computer to capture it. Okie dokie. Very good. Cool. Dirty. Okay. Just, I'm thinking of all the pain and anguish I've been through with this configuration. So. Okay. Let's see if it will cooperate. Okay. I'm just gonna blow it off so it's dry. i5-457. So is this an i5-457K? 469K. All right. So this is the second most powerful chip. So I lucked out. I got it for like $30. Crazy. Maybe 50. I can't remember, but I originally bought the i7 4970K, $200. I think I bought it new on Newegg before prices really went up. And I recently sold it. I sold it for $100. Or was it 150? Because I think it only cost me $50 to use that chip for like a year. So let me know what you guys think. Now I've seen that chip as low as $50, but it was like just took a dip in the market for like a second. Now it's back up to like 100 again, 100, 120. Maybe it cost me $100 to use that chip. All right, let's look at the orientation. Don't have it. Momo agrees. All right, we're in. Looks weird. Momo chooses the zoomies, as they call it. He has that at least once a day. All right, this some thermal coat. Thermal joint compound. My dad let me borrow this. I need to give it back, but he said it was pretty expensive. So let me know if you've heard of this or used this before. But it's been a good application so far. It's worked out for me pretty good. All right, guys, we're getting this together really quick. So, no, I'm not putting too much on there. I just this looks really thin, and I wanted to recap it and keep it clean, so I use that to clean it. So now we're gonna do the ram sticks. These are the old ones. Here we are. I was trying to sell these right before the market crashed. I saw it coming. So I listed these for like $180, and because I mean the market showed that it could sell that high, and I think I need takers. So I feel like I kind of lucked out though, because these are cool. Look at that. Corsair Vengeance DDR3. They're still worth a lot, but I'll just put them in my system and use the system. I mean, I'm gonna really crank this thing. One, two. They're so pretty. Also, we're probably not gonna get much B-roll in this video because this is kind of like a test video with how I edit. So if you like how it's edited, please let me know, because that would mean a lot. Okay, so we got ram sticks installed. Seriously, I'm gonna play Borderlands 3 tonight. It's gonna get wild. Actually, I might not even play Borderlands 3. I might I might play Cloud Pump. I'm the one to play that, and that requires some compute power as well. Not a lot. But apparently the 980 Ti can do like 2K and 4K, like acceptable rates, not like fantastical. Why does this seem like it's wrong? W and M. See what I mean? These things are really hard. I always have some kind of trouble. This is a pretty Corsair build. I'm gonna try to get some B-roll. We'll probably do B-roll tomorrow night or something. I just want to get this built and play with it. Oh yeah, this part's hard. Gotta make sure the screws are set. Alright, I think that side's on. Where's my Corsair screwdriver? That back screw's gonna be really hard. Ooh, I think I got it. Let's find out. Is it on? Oh! First try. I think I got it first try. No way. Oh, I got it first try, but guess what? I didn't screw in the mount. So, out it comes again. I got it first try, I lined it up. This is like 1 out of 1,000. Oh no, it connected. All right. Trying to move too fast. I'm really excited about the aesthetics of this. It's gonna look great. I mean, those RAM sticks look amazing, but what is the big bummer is this A500 cooler is so big it covers the RAM sticks. So you can't see how beautiful they are. And then it also, you can't see, there's this cool Asus logo, and it's this really cool polished aluminum, and you can't see that either. Everything gets covered. I think I got the front side. Oh, all right, well, I guess I just learned how to do this, right? Because I think I synced it up again. That's in. That's it, I'm just learning. Those hours of painful, torturous process. But we got it. Now I can do this audit. Now, the true test is if I can get a Zalman together. And my plan on this exposed mining rig is I'm gonna put this, I call it a Zalman ice ball. It's a blue Zalman. They're really cool, they're shaped like a ball. And it's got blue LEDs on it. It's like a little Sub-Zero ice ball. And, did I get that right? Something's moving around. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the on that chip, and I'm gonna mine Ethereum Classic with it. And it's gonna be really pretty, but I gotta figure out how to keep my cat from getting into it. Because my cat gets into everything. How long is this gonna screw? There it goes, hit the bottom. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm about to have a 980 Ti set up. Woo! It looks so good. So we're gonna do the exhaust mount right up here. All right, it's on. Now time for the cool Corsair shroud that matches the RAM sticks. Actually, we need to put the, see, that's the fan. Pretty. Dual mounted. And there's our Corsair fans and then the shroud. Okay, cool. All right, so we got the CPU in, we got the RAM mounted, and it's time for the grand finale. Yes. Let's get this puppy out. All right, so I got a slot. Hopefully it'll fit right here. It doesn't look like it will though, because that thing, I don't know if it's a 2-card. Well, yeah, if it's a 2-card GPU, I don't think it's gonna fit because the second card is interfering with this fan here. But okay, so I got an 8 pin and another 8 pin that's adjustable. It's ready to power it, and I need to check and make sure that it should be okay, right? Like that, if I put a 250 watt CPU, if I put a 250 watt GPU on one rail of this power supply, let's find out. It shows. I don't think it's showing me the breakdown, but I'm gonna put them all on one rail and see what happens. Let me know, comment below if you think I should put 2 rails on it and split it instead of 1 rail. We'll find out. We'll find out. All right, it's time to get it out. Now, I've never done the AIO before, so I don't know what I should do first, but this guy did an awesome job packing it. Some mounting screws. EVGA, the VGA converter. He never used it, of course. Why would he? I don't have a reason to. Oh, I thought I had a fan. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. No fan. Could have sworn it came with a fan. Just comment down below if you think I should get that fan kit. All right, guys, I'm gonna need a moment because I need to see if I have an extra fan. I think I do. Right after these messages from the sponsor. Now, if I had an extra fan, where would I put it? I swear it came with a fan. Dude, what the heck? I swear it came with a fan. Can't believe they gave me a fan. Alright, I'm gonna go check and see if I have a fan. I don't think I do. I just gave a bunch of fans away. Ah! I do have a fan. And I think it's a Corsair fan. So, let's grab it. I got a fan, and it's a Corsair fan, and it has some hard drives. I'm gonna see if I can fit those hard drives in. Doubt it. We got some hard drives. Alright, so I think this mounts at the top, and this underneath. I wonder they don't. I always get confused about the orientation. Okay, so this is out. It goes like that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and screw this in. Man, are these screws too big? Yes. Alright, these screws are way too big. And no nuts? You didn't give me any nuts. Oh man. How's this gonna work? This goes at the top of the case? So, oh, I see. So long goes underneath, doesn't need nuts. It's gonna put those in. I can't believe you took the fan out. Dude, come on. Why'd you take the fan out? This thing is sick. Absolutely sick. Woo, it's pretty. Even the top shroud's pretty. Golly. This card's gorgeous. Oh no! I need to change my orientation a little bit. Of the computer. And up the side. This thing is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's the SLI. So I could get another one of these. Well, let's get this ready for it, first of all. It is a 2-slot card. But I think it goes down. Yeah, it goes this way. So it doesn't go up into the cooler. And I guess the previous card I had in here was a 2-slot card because I got two of the windows or the sliders open. All right, man, this card, it matches so well in here. This looks so good. So I don't want to put too much like weight on. Or it shouldn't. Wow, it looks so good. Oh. It looks so good in here. All right. So now it needs an 8-pin. It matches everything so good. I can't wait to light this thing up. Okay, powered. Oh, you can see the remember I was talking about the Asus logo in the background, and you can see it, and it matches the card. Let's hope it's seated properly because the screws aren't really lining up too well. And I lost my cool screwdriver. I'd do that. I'd carry things with me, and I don't know where I put them. Man, this thing looks so good. Wow, this is a pretty card. Oh, this is the 400D. That's right here. This looks so good. Got it. Okay. Now it's time for the cooler. I like the cooler a lot. The cooler looks cool. There's a lot of extra, there's a lot of extra slack with the cooler. So I'll have to like play with the orientation if I want to do this. Should it be like that, or should it be like this? It's kind of cool. Maybe like this. That's kind of cool. That's a good orientation. It's like a perfect little fit. Unreal. Okay, now let's get this shroud off. So these are going in kind of loose. I don't understand why. Like they won't go in all the way. This one will, so I guess it's that one screw. So I'm gonna try that screw in a different spot. Let's try it. They don't agree. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. So we do have a mounting issue. Very minor, in my opinion. So I can only mount 3 screws on the roof because the A500 cooler is actually preventing this radiator from sliding all the way over where it should fit into the screw mounts on the case. So it doesn't fit exactly. We'll make it fit. They'll just be held together with 3 screws and not 4. I might be able to do 4. They're just going to go in spots they're not supposed to go on the case. And apologies if I'm not in the shot. It's my fault. And that screw doesn't go on. Alright, so this I think the mount is stripped. Seems like. Well, that's okay. Alright, it's going to be a little loose, but whatever. It's in. So. Alright, I'm going to go grab a plug and we will turn it on. And then we'll turn it on with the monitor. Alright, so I don't have my tripod, so this is what I got. So here we go. Here it is. 980. And there's the mount. You kind of see it. You kind of see what I was talking about with the screws, I think. Yeah, see, on this side they don't fit. I screwed that one in right there. Alright, so I got it plugged in. As you can see, the light is on. Now let's see what this puppy does when I turn on the power. Okay, I hear that. Yeah. Oh, this board doesn't have a display. Just kick out any numbers if it's having any issues. Cool, got an RGB PSU. That's neat. Alright, it sounds good. Fan up top's working. You can see it. You can see that massive shroud on the CPU. I think it's a blower fan, so you should be able to feel it in the back. Yeah, it's not blowing out underneath, I don't think. I think it's sucking in air. I think it's what it does. And this side's blowing out. This side's sucking in. That should be blowing out at the top. And it is. Okay, so next thing is, let's hook it up to a monitor. Okay, we got it plugged up to my TV. This isn't a TV, 120 hertz 4K display. It's engineered for PS4 or 5 or whatever they're on right now. But I got it from my computer though. Here we go. Only I can remember what main input to put it on. Can't remember, it's one. No. So the BIOS has it set to use integrated graphics. So I guess I need to change it. That's not good. What is going on? Welcome back. So we are running. All right. So what ended up happening is I did some troubleshooting. I took everything apart. I took the cooler back off. I reseated the CPU, and that wasn't the issue. So actually, what I found out was the power connector to the motherboard was not seated properly. I even tried the RAM, all that, but it was the power connector. That's all it was. So I reseated that, and I downloaded Borderlands 3. So we're gonna install this bad boy here in just a second. And this just came in the mail, keeping in line with the Corsair theme. And you know what that is? That's right. We are gonna vertically mount this 980 Ti right there. Glorious. All right, guys, so let's get it mounted. Let's do it. All right, so I went ahead. I'm gonna add some more hard drive room. I just took this out. This is a 1/2 terabyte. I put a new terabyte drive in there. And I'm gonna add it. This is a 1/2 terabyte SSD. I'm gonna add it to it. So it's gonna have 3 terabytes of HDD and then a 1.5 terabytes of SSD. Then it has a terabyte of M.2. It's gonna be pretty sweet. This is gonna be my video editing rig. So I want as much hard drive room as possible so I can just house all my video right there. It's gonna be cool. All right, now it's time for the fun part. We're gonna put the 980 Ti hybrid. It's time to install it. All right, so we got how much? We got 1 terabyte of M.2. We got a 1.5 terabytes of SSD, solid state memory. And then we have 3 terabytes of HDD, giving us 5.5 terabytes. All right, let's get this thing mounted. I think the first thing I'm gonna need to do, I don't know if I should do I'm gonna do the vertical mount first, or horizontal mount. I'm gonna do this first. So let's get it open. So I'm working in the workshop, and so is my cat. He's underneath. You can probably hear him. He's fiddling around with stuff. He loves the work in the workshop. There it is. Woohoo! Ooh. Very cool. Very swag. Actually has a really cool feel to it. These are kind of rubbery. It's got a rubberized coat. All right, it's got screw holes, but all the people I saw on YouTube that installed these didn't screw them in. I don't think. They just snap it in like so, and then they just kind of bend it in, I guess. Okay, cool. I'll put a little like wave in. Ooh, it's like a little suction cup action. Ooh, yeah. It got in there pretty good. See that? It kind of was like spring loaded, but it like slid right in there, and there's actually some tension here on the bottom, and it actually holds itself pretty well there to the bottom, so it doesn't really move around. So I don't know if I really need to screw it in. So what I need to do now is figure out how to get these. Oh yeah, you just have to unscrew it. Now I'm gonna get it ready for the vertical mount setup. And yeah, this is a 2-slot card. You should have plenty of room for all the cool stuff. Man, somebody put this screw down hard. I have to go get my handy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get my Corsair screwdriver. That one's in there good. I just want to add, if you're watching this video, I am editing, or I process this video with this computer and with the 980 Ti, which is sitting right back here. So neat. Look at that. Corsair screwdriver. Everybody needs one. All right, so that just it holds down the little windows. I wonder if I could put the windows there. Yeah, the universal little windows. My goal is just to make a really beautiful computer that pays homage to the 980 Ti, and it happens to be like a Corsair build, basically. There you go. I want to show you guys the back plate on this thing. The back plate, pretty kicking. It's pretty cool. It's just a beautiful card, and that's really why I got it, because this card really pays homage to the reference card. So it's supposed to be about, I think it is a reference card on, what am I doing? It's a reference card, but with a water block and mass produced, basically. The way I understand it. All right, so I think I need to seat this thing first. Or seat it and then seat maybe do both at the same time. Okay, we're in, and now let's seat it against case. Oh, perfect. It's got a little guide for it. It's gonna be a squeeze, man. Let's put this up here. That's not pulling on it. Oh. It just slid right at, wow. Wow. It's home. This 980 is home. Wow. It looks so perfect. All right. Wow. Okay, so, wow. Pardon me, but I'm thrilled to death right now. I'm thrilled. This is amazing. I've been waiting my whole life. Just kidding. But some people, this is a card that people, so my cat's scooting around the box. The vertical mount came in. He's pushing around with his head. It's pretty funny on the floor. But this is a card, this is kind of like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari card, meaning that this is a card people would kind of dream of having. I'm not sure what the MRSP was. He's going to town on that box. But my guess is this card, when it was launched, was like $5.99, $6.99, or $8.99. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first to admit it, but I feel like that's what this card cost new back in the day. It's not even that old. It's what, 5 years old? Is it 5 years old? Sounds right. Man, it looks so good in there. Oh, and just so you know, it actually doesn't seat or sit up against the bottom mounting on the case. It's actually, it's lifted slightly. Oh, that's cool. And you can actually see the EVGA on the connection. Can I get these screws in? It's really hard. So none of these mounting screws line up at all. Oh, that's probably why. Because you got to ship the graphics card. Man, this is hard. Why is this so hard? I don't think I'm going to be able to get this. One down. Here we go. Something about that seems wrong. This is supposed to come through the back. Oh, no, that's off. Oh, let's get the Corsair screwdriver. Of course. That's why it's not working. I think this is supposed to come in through the back. Yep. Oh, yeah. Jeez. It lines it right up. I don't know. I tried it the first time and it just wouldn't go through. Whatever reason. Look at that. Easy peasy. You live, you learn. Yes. All right, guys. We're almost there. We are almost there. Now that looks really good. Seated in there really nice. With the final screw, I'm going to use this screwdriver because it's magnetic and I always drop my screws everywhere. All right, last piece. And last piece is the, oh no. I'm a little worried because I think the screws that I needed for the radiator mount, I think I used them on the SSD. We'll find out. And before I mount this, I'm going to play with the orientation. See how I want it. Like that. So I want the hoses facing like the front of the case towards the fans or the back. Maybe the back. I think the hoses are kind of cool. I might actually do the front. I'm gonna do the front because I'm gonna pay homage to the cooler. I think it's cool because it's a hybrid. And I wanted to really show, hey, I'm a hybrid, you know? I don't know. Right? Hopefully my screws are around here somewhere. Look at that. Woo-hoo! Alright, I'm gonna set this up here so I can find my screws. Alright, there's one. Well, we got one. I just need three because I remember they don't sit right. And I think I dropped some on board earlier. I hear some. This drawer is full of them. Ah! There we go. We're good. I got three. That's all we needed. Three is all we needed. I'm gonna get this light on. Okay, so I can see. You can see how pretty it is. Isn't that neat? Hope you guys like it. I love it. Hey, you know what? I couldn't get the screws to line up last night, so I'm hoping if I set it this way, it'll line up a lot better. I could get like 4. It's still covered. Well, let's see. We'll put it in right there. Get the magnetic screwdriver because otherwise I'll knock it in the floor. Oh man, there you go. Got it. Okay, and where do I put the rest of them? In my pocket, good. Yeah, a little more. Okay, so I'm gonna put it where all 4 line up. It looks like I can only get 3 or 2. Looks like I can only get 2 this style. It won't fit. I don't think it likes it this way. What are you doing, Momo? He's behind the curtain growling at something. Yeah, I can't even get 3 this way. Do you guys like the way it's mounted? Do you like the way? I kind of like it. I mean, or does it look better? I like them in the front. I mean, will it look better in the back or the side towards the fans? The 3 fans in the front? See how that looks. Does it look better like this? Are they supposed to cross like that? Ah! Got my finger in there. Yeah, I guess they cross. Like the hoses can cross. All right, let's see if it can mount a little better there. I got 3. Can I do it there? Maybe like this? How did I get 3 last night? I guess I did it with the hoses in the back. But how does that look? I mean, does it look good like that? I think it looks good. How's it gonna look if it's in the back? Is it gonna look cool? I mean, I don't really want them tucked away. I like them. Yeah, that's the only way I can get 3 holes is if I put it in the back. I don't like it in the back. It should, if it fits in the back, it should fit in the front. Ooh, I think I got 4. All right, they're places they're not supposed to be, but I think I got it. I got all 4. So to the front, it is. Like I'm actually screwing it into the grill, and they're lining up, but whatever. Now I got 4. Now I got 3. Last night I could only get 3. I just threw in. My cat didn't even go after it. Usually my cat he's my metal detector. When parts go flying, he knows where they are. Okay, so I had 4 and ended up with 3. I thought that would go, Momo. Okay, we're just gonna stick with 3, and we'll get number 4 later. And I have another screw because I can do that anytime. It doesn't really go in all the way. But that looks sick. I like that. All right. I think that's everything. I think it's ready for the glass, but I'm gonna leave it open. I'm gonna leave it just like that so that we can see how this thing looks. All right, are you guys ready? Here we go. Turn on the 120 hertz 4K display. It was on. I'm so excited, so pretty. Oh, I'm dumb. Guys, I forgot the power. I forgot to power the 980. These batteries can hold so much charge. I'm trying to drain it. It's unplugged, it's still got a charge. There it goes, finally. I've never seen it hold a charge that long. All right, okay, so we got an 8-pin and a 6-pin. And I kept it all the same rail. So let me know down in the comments if you think I change that and make it 2 rails, because I do have a rail available. First one's seated, I believe, and number 2 seated. Oh wow, that looks cool. That looks good. Okay, back to square one. Here we go. See if we get a display. We do. Oh, I didn't bring my keyboard. Last night, or this morning, I already got into the BIOS and I overclocked it for the 4790. 4690. I used to have a 4790. This is a 4690. Okay. All right, I got my keyboard. Overclocking failed. How? The fans are spinning. How does overclocking fail? Let's take it back through the setup. XMP's on. Let's boost it up to optimal. I kind of like this easy tuning wizard. Makes it kind of easy. All right, so I put for the CPU, I put a water cooler because I feel like this cooler is pretty good. It's pretty decent. All right, so now putting all the new settings back in. It's gonna restart. It might crash again. I hope this is as pretty on camera as it is in real life. So pretty, so pretty. Woohoo! And then I get to install the drivers, and then we'll play some Borderlands 3. Oh my lord! Oh my Lanta! All right. It wants to install AMD drivers. I guess I had the RX 560 in here. Didn't work out too well, so I went ahead and switched to NVIDIA. And I don't have any G-Sync monitors, so that was kind of dumb. That's okay. Go ahead and load up the GeForce experience. And, oh wow, you can, all right, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the power supply is RGB, and you can actually see the lights behind it because it's actually lifted up. So that's amazing, because I was actually worried that it was gonna cover up the RGB on the power supply. Is it gonna sag over time? Well, they're pretty solid. I guess that's why they have all the extra. Guys! I forgot to plug in the SATA on the second SSD hard drive. I'm looking at it right now, but it's plugged in, so it's on. I don't want to do it. So, I guess if it restarts after I install the driver for the 980 Ti drivers, I'll just plug it in. Why is nothing happening? It's just loafing. I guess Windows is trying to find a driver. Momo is here. He's investigating. No, everybody. Not yet. I don't have the glass on. What is happening? No, Momo.